Welcome, welcome. It is time to preview Monday Night Football on S&S Pigskin Picks. I am joined by the other half of S&S. What is up, Jer? Shall we talk some Colts and 49ers?
Yeah. Loving it.
Spreads drop now to 4.5. Yeah, it's a lot of playoff implications here. Obviously, San Francisco, they've clinched. They're in the playoffs, but obviously they'd want home field advantage. And Indy, obviously their season has turned around 180. Daniel Jones out for the year. It was a feel-good story for a while, right? And unfortunately, he's out for the rest of the year. And now Sauce Gardner banged up. Buckner banged up. Things have changed. Their identity's changed big time, and they're trying to play spoiler here. Jared, does the old man Rivers have something in him to cover this spread, or is SF going to be too much here? What do you think?
I don't know. I just got this funny feeling that even though the 49ers do still have something to play for, it's just human nature when you know you're going to the dance, and nobody wants to be the last team in there. But, you're not going to go as hard. You're not going to be as violent. You're going to be thinking in the back of your head, I don't want to hurt myself because we're in the playoffs. That being said, there's still an NFL team.
Yeah, that's human nature.
They're still going to be explosive, but Indianapolis does have a lot more to play for. Rivers wants to show everyone that he can still do it. They are down a lot of players, DeForest Buckner, Sauce Gardner. Just on that alone, more to play for. I'm kind of leaning Colts to cover, maybe not win, but maybe just keep it close.
Right. SF, you got a primetime game, obviously, this week, and the next week they'll be in primetime again. I believe it's Monday night against the Bears. Or is it Sunday night? I'm not sure. It's probably Sunday night because this is Monday. But yeah, they got a big game there. Might be a look-ahead spot, right? Because Chicago is playing so well. They're getting a little bit of extra rest in that game as well. 49ers will be coming off a short week. Might be a slight look-ahead spot, like a sandwich spot, right? And SF has played pretty well the last couple of weeks. I don't know. I just have a weird inkling that Indy wins this outright. So obviously I like the points. Spread was 6.5. Now it's down to 4.5, which tells me there's some big money coming in on the Colts. I just have a weird feeling that this is like Phillip Rivers, his crescendo game. It's probably his last time playing Monday Night Football, probably his last time playing a primetime game. I'm hoping not, right? I'd like to see him play more, but probably his last time, right? So this could be like his, quote-unquote Super Bowl, and the Colts just give it their top effort here on prime time. And as we always say in the show, people are playing for their jobs for next year. It might not be for this team. It might be for another team. Coaches, they're coaching for their job as well. Yeah. So I think we're both in agreement. Definitely take the Colts here.
Let's not forget, too, that I know we're still going Colts, but they held the vaunted Seahawks to 18 points. It's got to count for something.
No touchdowns.
A little more backup for why we're taking the Colts. For the people out there, a little bit more to stand behind why we're taking the Colts. The NFC best is the NFC best for a reason. They're going to have 3 teams in the playoffs. Going to be absolutely crazy, but like Pratt said, maybe a look-ahead spot. The Bears are rolling, but nothing to play for is always not a good thing.
I think SF would have to win out, and I think Seattle would have to lose out for SF. So going to be pretty tough. Seattle does, they are on the road in Carolina this week. So, Carolina at home as a dog, they've shown us what they can do. So wouldn't be the craziest thing for Carolina to win outright, but still, I see Seattle most likely taking this division. And SF, they're looking like a pretty strong wild card. But yeah, I think motivation-wise, Indy will be a little bit more motivated in this game. What do you think about over-under? Do you think this is going to be a low-scoring game? A lot of ball control, a lot of McCaffrey-Taylor, or do you think they can open it up? And because San Francisco has been playing a lot of high-score games lately. I mean, they're known for their traditional good defense, but
I think if Indianapolis if they can get 3 touchdowns, then I'm taking the over. Both defenses are quite good, so I would be leaning towards the under, but I'd want to take the over. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like if you think, hey, the offense is going to explode, obviously take the over. But yeah, no, the defenses are great. Either play would be good, but I think I'm going to go over.
I don't think Indy can get into a shootout. Yeah, I don't think Indy can get into a shootout with SF, but I mean, to be competitive in this game, you're going to have to score some points. I don't see, San Francisco only scoring 17 points in this game. So I think I might have to lean to the over just because on paper it looks so obvious to the under. But I think San Francisco is going to put them up, and I think Colts might open the playbook here for Old Man Rivers and maybe a little bit more than the dinking dunking approach. And Jonathan Taylor can maybe hit a home run. I think we could have some fireworks going on here. So Monday Night Football on ABC, ESPN, Colts, 49ers. So that does it for our preview for Monday Night Football. Look out for our Christmas preview. We got 3 games, all road favorites in that one. I think we'll do one show for all 3 games. I think that's easier. And then we got 2 games Saturday. So I think we'll do one show for those 2. And then obviously we'll do our Sunday recap. But there's only 2 games at the late slot for this upcoming week. So kind of a weird schedule with all the early games. But either way, we'll get into all of it here on SNS. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it. And we're going to catch you guys next time. Peace.